Today I'm looking at a 4K short throw projector along with a rising ALR screen as well. This is the AWOL LTV-3500 Pro. So this is a laser projector and can go up to 3000 ISO lumens as well. And also I do have the ALR rising screen, which we're gonna go ahead and check it out. So let's go ahead and unbox everything and start testing everything out. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the box here. So we have the box within the box here. First thing I see here, we got a Fire Stick 4K Max here. Here we got all the cables and also the remote. So let's just go ahead and check out the remote here. And here we got the projector itself here. Definitely super excited whenever I get a chance to review anything like this. So let's go ahead and just do some of the measurements so you kind of know how big this thing is. The length is 23.66 here. The width here, 14 inches here. So checking out the top portion, this is where we have the glass, and also it's protective here, so it's not like dust is gonna go inside there. And looks like here we got a sensor. Front of the projector here, this is primarily what you're gonna see when you're placing this on your TV stand, and it has this nice sleek look here. Going to the side here, this is like where we have the mesh so this thing can breathe. And checking out the other side before we go to the back here, so another like mesh here, and we also have a USB input here as well. And this is where we have our inputs. So we got the optical service here, which is a micro USB, and the USB type A, Ethernet port, and the AV in. And we also have an HDMI eARC here as well, and the HDMI 3. So we got 2 and 3 that are here, and the power that goes down here as well. And then checking out the middle here, this cap just comes off easily. And then this is where we have our other HDMI. So we got the HDMI 1 in there, and also a USB type A here. It already comes with this micro USB cable, primarily just to give this one power. So if you're going to be using this Fire TV stick, you can easily just put it in there and give it power, so you don't have to like put any other cables or worry about anything else. So right now, let's go ahead and unbox this ALR rising screen. And one thing to note here, you're able to get from 100 inches up to 130 inches on this one. But here I have a 100-inch rising screen. So after sweating unboxing this one here, I can definitely say the way this was packed, it was great. Like even if it got dropped maybe while shipping, I don't think it would matter because there was like foam everywhere. Everywhere you looked, there was like foam protecting this thing. And now we got this film that's on top here, which we will need to remove. So let's go ahead and take this off here. And before we go ahead and turn it on, this is where we get, so we got the power cable here, and some rubber here for the base for the feet there, and a USB here, which I'm assuming is for wireless, probably to put it up and down. And we also have the remote here as well. Comes with its mounting screws. Probably you're going to be putting this on a wall or something like that. So I've gone ahead and plugged everything in. So we got the power switch here and also the up and down. So let's go ahead and press up here. And this is with the screen all the way up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a closer look. So super shiny, there's no like lines or anything like that. So super flat and nice here. And checking out the back here, this is what's holding everything up. And the actual screen here kind of looks like glass if you look at it, just how flat everything is. So these things are doing a really good job of keeping everything upright. So right now I have everything hooked up here. Also the USB stick that you saw earlier when I was unboxing the screen here, I did plug into the projector. So when I turn off the projector, it's gonna go ahead and lower the screen. And the same thing, if I turn it on, it's gonna rise the screen again. And right now I did put the brightness to the max, and I'm gonna go ahead and go through all the settings with you as well. And currently this is how it looks like with full brightness on, and right now it is daytime, and the balcony is right there, so all the light is coming this way, but it's still looking good. Like the colors and everything, the brightness level looks good. Like looking it straight on, I don't think that's going to be a problem to even watch a show. And let's go ahead and turn it off so you can kind of see the difference between this and the TV, and also how the whole thing lowers and how long it takes. So let's go ahead and turn it off right now. And it just takes a few seconds until it turns it off, and now it's just lowering. And right now you can kind of make out the difference between the TV right now. So same brightness, even the camera ISO, I left it the same. So you're kind of seeing what the difference is here. So let's go ahead and put the screen up here. This is the screen you're greeted with. You're able to leave it after to like any HDMI or anything like that by default. One other thing I will be doing after I show you the settings, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the light, the heat source, what this projector is generating. Also, we're going to see the dBs on how loud this thing is. On loudness, if I'm standing here, I can hear the fan going on, but just like a tiny bit, which is nice. And here we have the remote. So we got some quick settings. If you want to go to the brightness level, we can just click this, and then we're able to go ahead and choose what brightness we want here. So for now, let's just take a quick peek at the settings here so you can kind of get an idea what you're getting. Let's go first to the light here. So under light settings, I do have it on custom, and I have it at max brightness. And projection mode, here we have front, rear, front ceiling and rear ceiling, so you're able to set those up, and actuator control, and the correction chart, which is going to kind of help you if adjusting the projector for the first time and all that. So this is very helpful. And manual correction, this one I did need to do because I just have the projector so low on the ground. And then next we have the focus. To go ahead and adjust the focus, all you need to do is hit up or down here, and it's going to go ahead and rotate the piece there. Also the motor, you can hear the motor on the projector as well when you're rotating these. And turbo mode is, if you're going to be doing any gaming on this, I definitely recommend turning turbo mode on because it's going to help to go ahead and reduce input lag. Next, going to the image here, not going to go through everything. Image mode, pretty much like standard, like you would adjust it on your TV or other projector. So kind of some similar settings here. Under advanced, this is what you're getting. And zoom mode, you're able to go ahead and adjust the aspect ratio here as well. And we got 3D settings. If you're going to be using the glasses, you're able to go ahead and turn this on here. And we also got the Dolby Vision here as well. And going through the sound, these are the few of the options here. Just like HDMI eARC and optical, you're able to go ahead and choose the outputs on those. And then we have some more options down here as well. And if you go under general options here, this is where I've actually gone ahead and turned off the eye care. What this does is, if I'm going to go close to the projector, it's going to go ahead and turn it very low, and just so the laser doesn't hit your eye. But if I go ahead and step away from it, it's going to go ahead and turn it back on. So right now I'm going to go ahead and measure out the brightness. I do have a white background all the way. So this is kind of like a white background on 100% of the projector. And just so you get an idea how bright it is. So let's go from corner to corner here. So 2800 here, 2200, 2600, so 3200 here, and 2700. And watching a movie with like more of a dark environment, obviously it's not gonna look as good as during nighttime, because right now there's like sunlight coming in and the quality kind of drops a bit, as you can see here. Kind of becomes a little bit washed out. If you're looking like to watch a movie during daytime with more darker scenes, obviously it's not going to look as good as nighttime. If you're watching something like more like an animated show or brighter scenes, obviously it's going to look much better, just like you saw earlier there. It looked excellent, no really complaints. But anything with more darker scenes, during daytime, it's going to be a little bit more washed out. Right now we're going to go ahead and measure the noise levels here. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So about 35 dBs there, and the projector is like 50 inches away. So around 36 just on top of the projector. So right now it's sitting about 34, 33 dBs. So there's like around a 2 dB difference. But if you're sitting on a couch far away, you're not going to be able to hear that projector going at all. Right now, let's go ahead and measure the thermals on this projector just to see how hot it gets and all around here. And here's the back portion. And let's just check out the other side here. Overall, it stays pretty cool all around here. So it's not going to be something that's, if you're going to place it in your room, it's going to like generate heat. And here we're looking a little bit of a closer look at the overall image here. So it's very crisp, like since this is like a 4K projector, it does a great job on that aspect. As you can see, like even if you're like very close by, you're not going to be able like to make out the pixels, which is nice. Right now I'm going to go ahead and play some audio so you can kind of hear what's going on. And right now the room is like around 35 dBs quiet. But then let's go ahead and hit play here.
Calibrate powerful digital speakers.
Laser ALR sounds perfected. Audience engaged for full immersion.
Most immersive movie experience begins.
So this thing is definitely loud, and it can go up to 90 dBs there from the 35 that when the room is quiet. The speakers do a good job. If you don't have like a sound bar for a temporary usage, definitely does a great job. The sound is a little bit like on the muffled side. Obviously, it's not going to go ahead and beat a sound bar. External speakers are definitely going to go ahead and sound better than this. In meantime, if you have to listen to the audio that's coming out of this, it actually sounds pretty good. So if you're considering getting a short throw projector like this, there's a few things to consider. Definitely like a screen like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.